Morning, you beautiful lot. I thought I'd just start the video in my car. I thought I was strong enough to start reading or listening to my audiobook Shantaram, but I'm not, because it's making me all emotional. It's a book that Suze has told me I must read. She read it on her travels, and I'm about an hour through the audiobook, but it is hard. It's hard to listen to some of it. Fantastic book based on a true story, Shantaram. You need to get it if you haven't, but yeah, it's a bit of a tough read, a tough listen to. I slept all right, although Vincent got me up at about 3 to go and have a wander around the garden. Oh dear. But I went straight back to sleep for once. I'm just munching my way through some pineapple. And again, surprise, surprise, I think I need to go and get a coffee because, wow, tiredness is real. I weaned myself off coffee for a good, well, it was over a year. And I don't think it's, all that good, the amount of coffee I was drinking. But I like to have one as a treat now and again now. I don't have it every day. But yeah. Oh my God. I still need to check when that church is open so that I can go in and have a mooch and take you all with me. Thank you for saying that I sounded like a professional tour guide. I just googled some facts on it for you and read them out. Maybe I'll turn into a church historical tour guide for you all. You seem to enjoy it. I enjoy that sort of thing, so that's why I filmed it. Yeah. Ash is trying to search for some grey trousers for his new hobby that he's doing. Well, it's a bit more than a hobby now. You'll find out a little bit more about that later. I won't go into it until he's ready. It might have something to do with what he used to do. But he's really enjoying it. He loves it. Giving him something to do and take his mind off things. You forget that all this affects him as well. And the way I am, and the being so down or erratic or upset, or it doesn't half affect him, but I don't, when I'm in the throes of it or numb, this is so unprecedented that I don't take his feelings into consideration sometimes, and it's awful because of course he's going through it. It's a massive shock to everyone have an illness like that hit your family. One of his dear family members has also just had a devastating diagnosis, so we're dealing with that as well. It's really tough. It's really tough, but I have to remember that I have to show Ash the attention he deserves and take his feelings into account and try and look after him as well. It must be so hard for me to have changed so much for him to deal with that. But we're all right. We'll carry on. I'll try and give him some more time. Excuse me. Yeah. I wanted to say as well, my eyelashes are looking so blooming long. That L'Oreal Lash Paradise that I use, it's blooming great. It's only one layer. I was going to go back to extensions, but again, when you cry so much or rubbing your eyes, it's probably not ideal. plus it's a bit costly. So yeah, I'm loving my L'Oreal. I keep it in the car with me. Again, I only use the waterproof, always have done, even when I've not been crying all the time, because it's just the best. I have watery eyes and I work outside, so I keep one in the car with me just in case I get you know, it rubbed off or anything like that. Why do you need to know that? I'm waffling on. You seem to like... Oh God, guys, I'm sorry. You seem to like to know what I'm wearing on my face every day, so L'Oreal True Match and L'Oreal mascara. Yeah, and L'Oreal blusher. I'm loving L'Oreal. True Match is just so blendable. Tip as well, always keep just a little brush in your car that you can just have a little blend now and again, especially if you work outside like me. Oh, that's attached. Right, let's get some work done, shall we? Oh, holy moly. Just had a big cry. I've composed myself. I've got my Pinderfields Hospital rang me, and I've got my surgery date through near to the end of June, the end of this month. So, you know, if you're new here, after my twin sister's terminal cancer diagnosis, I thought, hang on a minute, I've had some of those symptoms. And I went to get checked, and they told me exactly what they'd told my sister, saying that I had fibroids, when hers were never fibroids. They should never have told her that. So when they told me I had a fibroid, I thought, oh, hang on a minute, how do you know? And of course they didn't know. They don't know. They'll never know until they go in and have a look. So I've been pushing for months to get me looked at, and the pressure of when I go to the toilet weeing isn't right, and that's one of her first symptoms that she had. So finally I've got my date through. I just had a chat and a cry with a client of mine, and she said, this is what you want, you know, you'll never rest until you have it properly checked. And so I've booked it in so they can see what's going on with me, whether it is endometriosis, whether it is a fibroid, whether there is some issues pressing on my bladder that need to be looked at further. You know, I very nearly cancelled it and said no, but I have to do this. I'm not going to be able to rest until I find out what's going on with me. So I've said yeah, and I've booked it in. So they're going to do a hysteroscopy to look at the fibroids, or so-called fibroids, and a laparoscopy, because again I said, well, how do you know that it's endometriosis? From inside the womb, you're not going to be able to see what's growing outside of my womb. And so they said they do a laparoscopy, so in through my tummy, to have a look at outside, what's going on outside. And I'm terrified, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for me, and I'm gonna do it for all of you as well. And you know, maybe it's nothing to worry about, but when you're going through something like this with somebody that's been diagnosed, everything changes. It's not normal. It might be something else. You know, your mind can't focus on anything other than what it could be, because they've failed her so much. So that's that. I'm now going to try to prepare as much as I can and poke myself in the eye with tissue. And then forget about it until near the time. So yeah, I know a lot of you wanted to know what was happening with that, and I didn't know until I just got that phone call now. So I know they're very busy. Maybe it'll be cancelled. Somebody needs it more than me, I don't know. Anyway, I got to stop overthinking it. It's an exploratory procedure to see what's happening within me. That can only be a good thing. Right, what I'm going to do now, I think, is try and nip to get some little bedding plants for my troughs and my hanging baskets that have died over winter and not come back. I've come to, I think it's called Colton Shopping Centre Park, to a B&M, and it looks like it has got loads of flowers, so let's have a little look. Three for £6. Some more over here. Oh, I love gerbras. Oh, Gavinia, is that gerbera? I've got all those for 20 quid. So I don't think that's bad really. They're not as nice as you get in a garden centre, but they're all going to bloom. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And now, can you spot that? I'm going to go and get Costa, cheer myself up a bit. This looks so yummy. The cream's like bright white though. Is that what it's normally like? I don't remember it being like bright white cream. Like a whippy cream. And I can never decide whether I like Starbucks or Costa more. There's a Starbucks over there, I've just realised. Still yummy. I go home and plant all my plants up. I don't know if I can be bothered now, but I will. I should do it. Make it all look pretty. So that's my little haul. There's not many, but that's looking sorry for itself. That's looking sorry for itself. That's looking very sorry for itself. That's looking sorry for itself. My little fox gloves are coming out. How beautiful are they? And that's looking pretty sorry for itself. So yeah, we're going to make them look a bit more pretty. So I'm going to get Ash to do the dirty work. it's not perfect, but that's all the front done. We're just going to water all them in. It's the perfect day as well. Not too much sun, so if you water all them in, they can get established and start blooming. And then we're going to take all these around the back to put in where we're missing ones at the back. And then we've got to tidy all this up. Oh, thank you so much for helping me, Baba.
You're okay.
Not helping me doing it all. That's it, get your shoes back on. I couldn't have done it with my nails, guys.
Quite impressed that I managed to balance them.
Yeah, well done. Ballerina lessons are paying off.
Yeah.
So let's get these watered in and they'll hopefully do well. Oh, that looks good. So I'm just going to pass all these through the kitchen window to Ash because we've got cream carpets and they've all got holes in the bottom.
And I make a mess as soon as I touch anything.
No, you don't. Oh, hi, Cookie. Hi, little buddy. Gonna come and help us do some gardening? Yeah? Come on then. My little strawberry plants. What are you doing, Cookie? You reckon the joint? Tiny T. Hi, buddy. Hi, little man. I missed you, my sweetheart. So yeah, that one's a bit sad looking. That's really sad. The strawberries started doing well at the beginning of the year, and then they've went.
Because we had that really hot weather, and it just killed them.
Good boy. Need to move this hutch really, don't we, somewhere? Because our bunnies are not caged. Nope. Oh, that's nice. Is that funny? Is that funny? Cookie, what are you doing? What are you doing, you tinker? Ready?
What do you want?
An orange and a purple. And then a few of the little ones.
Can I help you?
My poor beautiful dahlia. I'm not sure it's going to survive. My beautiful friend bought me that. I don't know what that is, but
It's a weed.
it's got a beautiful purple flower coming on it, so I'm going to leave it for now. But I'm not sure that's survived. What? Excuse me, why have you moved that all the way from there to there? Tiny tea bag. You little renegade. I thought I heard you playing up with something. That's your toilet. Do you not want it there? You tinker. Well, at least you're having fun, whatever you're doing. You're an absolute crazy bun bun.
Come here, terror bag.
You're not a tea bag, you're terror bag.
Tiny terror.
You're a rascal. Because we're not paying you any attention. We never stop cuddling you and playing with you, do we? He's using it as a jump. Emptied all the dinner out everywhere. Little git. You're so funny. Yeah, you. Go and get him. Get him. Go and get Dad.
She won't come near me unless I've got that jar of
Biscuits.
carrot biscuits that I have to jingle at this end for it to get it to come out.
There you go, sweetheart. Whee! Did you scare yourself? Oh no! She's throwing plants at you. It's a no-one clash. Buff, buff. Bish, bish.
Don't stick your big head under there, you'll get sand in your ears.
Good girl, Cookie. Having some more dinner? Love having your dinner, don't you?
760-second tea for today.
She has Hobbits' dinner. So she has first breakfast, second breakfast, seventh breakfast, and then some tea and some dinner. So we've just got that one left. But Ash said he's going to get some more. Got mud all over my face. Ash said he's going to get some more to fill that one.
Some more violas so they all match.
Violas, I don't know if you can hear him. Some more violas so that they match. But that looks so much. Ignore that one. Just to have a few little plants in there and round the front. The last 12 months we haven't really kept up to the garden as much as we should have done. It all needs weeding, and you know, the patio and the path all need a lot of attention. But there's just been other stuff to do. Everything's all lovely and established but needs more work. But we've had more important things to do. And this border needs weeding. There's some beautiful flowers in there though, and we get huge what were they called again? Foxgloves that grow in this border.
Yeah, the giant foxgloves are.
Yeah, giant. Yeah, 6 foot tall, right above the fence. And we looked into it, and it's quite rare to get them that nice and that big. But Andrew, who we bought the house from before, had them. And when they come up, we obviously don't let any of the animals anywhere near them. We leave them, and the bees that come, it's just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Baba, so much.
Oh, it's a ploy because I've got quite a bit I want to watch on telly today, so
Okay.
get some brownie points in, you know.
Yeah, now that you've done all the gardening, you can go and watch your telly. I'll leave you alone.
Well, there's the TT on at 2:45, and then there's UFC on tonight.
Wow.
Exciting times.
I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday. I'm really upset about that. My beautiful friend brought me this, and then her family was going through some horror as well. But I think it's gone, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get another one. Oh, I love it out here. It's a bit nippy today, though. Steady, tiny tea bag. You're crazy. It's a crazy nutcase. Wow. Hey, little man. You're all so happy, aren't you? He loves sitting on his little towel. Hello, my baby girl. No, you're not having that. You're a tinker. We need to cut your nails, don't we? Need to trim your nails. We'll do that soon. I'm a pretty girl.